Hey guys, the truck's wrapped.
Yep, we got the truck wrapped. We made a few phone calls this week to some of our local sanctions here as far as to get in on some test hooks. As far as the truck goes right now, JT's had it on the dyno a few times, had it out testing it on the street, just trying to see what our torque converter and turbo, if they match. So that's kind of what we're going to get into this week, this weekend and next weekend too, as far as all that's going to go. And JT?
Yeah. Right now as well, we're playing with a little bit of tuning, trying to get everything dialed in that's going to be able to work with that converter, the turbo combination. Once we learn a little bit more about this hook, hopefully this Friday night we pull a few times, we can learn a lot more as far as four-wheel drive low and high, what gear to come out, what our converter or our turbine housing would like, or what we really need to change up at this point.
And that's kind of what we're trying to get into as well, as far as these test hooks go, just to get logs in so we can come back, study that, and see what we can match up and make work better with the truck to be able to better us and better help you all as well.
Yeah, I mean, because this build has taken us a long time, but the average Joe can kind of relate to this build. If you start something in your garage or you got an old common rail truck laying around, it's a lot more in depth and a lot harder than what a lot more people think. It's something that just can't be done overnight. There's so many different combinations and different stuff you can go with, and you can get lost while you're trying to do it. But hopefully by this time next year we'll be running really strong and out there with the rest of these guys.
Agreed.
So guys, just stay tuned next. We're going to go out again this weekend and we're going to make a few hooks, and we'll be back here with some updates.
Yep, we'll go out and get some test hooks on, and magically, video magic will happen, and it'll be Monday, and you'll be seeing us when we come back with a win, hopefully.
Yeah, and just kind of tell you what we learned more about the truck, what we can do differently to make it better, make more power, and just kind of help everybody learn more about the build that we have going on here with Thoroughbred Diesel.
Yep. All right, so time hop, we're back from last week, which some of you have saw from Instagram posts and stuff. We took the truck out. Had no idea. We set out of here last Friday, no idea what was going to happen. What we set out to do, get some numbers, log some data, get some driver time, and that's where we're at. We got what we needed. It wasn't a competition. We just got we got an exhibition hook in. Would like to thank the KTPA for letting us come out, do our thing, having us and treating us right. JT,
man. First off, picking up right there with Jimmy, the KTPA really made us feel just like family. They fit us right in with a bunch of their group of guys. Nobody was mad where they would let us run first and through another class. So thank you again to Brandon up there and everybody else. But yeah, we went out, did a test hook, and we actually got two in. And the first one, we all kind of come together, kind of got figured out the tire pressure, what we were going to do with the truck. We tried second gear and rolled out. Never was able to get it boosted up until about 175, 80 feet. And then just, kind of had that forward momentum and just lost it there. Of course, not have enough wheel speed at the end.
And right here, we'd like to recap that video of that pull. So we'll do the video edit and we'll roll with it from there, and we'll catch you here back in a second.
Kentucky driving the Thoroughbred Diesel Dodge 3.0 diesel pulling truck.
So from the recap of that video there that you just saw, you saw what JT was talking there about coming out in second, hitting it hard about the 175, 180 foot mark, and we took it from there. JT, I'll let you take over from there and give a little bit of driver perspective from behind the wheel.
So the first time, nobody's drove the truck. We never hooked it to a sled. We've been out here on the street and stuff testing it. So the first time's just kind of everything a little bit confusing. Everything's rushing through your head, what to do, not to do, and hoping that you do stuff right. So we got 242 on the first hook. We drove back to the trailer. We made some changes, got more ice and water down through there, and they ran about 2 more classes and let us come back, and we made good to go. We made big changes then. This time we actually come out in first gear. We were able to actually get on top of the Charger off the line and make some boost. Had a little bit of fueling issue there, but we didn't have bad wheel hop. We added some more weight in there because that's the first time we actually had the truck on scales other than what's been local here to us down the road. But the next time out, truck made a really awesome pass for what we thought, you know, for the first, second time going. It went 280 there, so about another 40 foot. And that's big for us because we're still running on our first setup, first tune, so we can make a lot more adjustments now moving forward.
Yep. And for right here, what we'll do is we'll recap this second video so you can take a look at it. Pretty strong second hit coming out of there. Here's the video.
Alright, here it comes. J.D. Cleaver. Thoroughbred Diesel dies 3-0.
So as you'll see in that video on the second hit there, we come out of the hole real strong. Midway through the track, towards probably 3/4 way through the track, that's when JT hits lockup. When JT hits lockup, that just thought, we don't know. Something happens there. We haven't really got to look at our data log that far in detail because we've been pretty busy this week. We've got it sent off, and you know we're gonna fine-tune that to bring that back in and figure out our converter lockup. JT?
Yeah, so like Jimmy said at the end, and you could definitely kind of tell towards the end of the track too, when we come back off lockup, the charger was still, the truck and everything was still on top of the charger, so it never smothered us out. So like he said, once we get more of that fine line tuning and stuff involved, and play more with the converter, maybe change exhaust housing and stuff, we should be able to hopefully compete a lot better with where we're at.
And again, this is all stuff that most of us are new to. I've truck pulled in the past. Wade's pulled in the past. So has JT. Most of the younger guys and some of the older guys that have had a hand in this, they've never done this before. So I mean, it's a learning experience for all of us, and that's kind of what's going to help us be better, to be able to help you all be better as far as the customer side of standpoint. We're just out there having fun. That's really all we want to do. Just get out there, have fun, and try to take some wins home sometime.
Yeah, we want to definitely win eventually, but yeah, that's like he said, that's our biggest thing here. We're just trying to. Hey, we're back, man, with a little bit of technical difficulty there with the camera. So we just want to wrap it up, and this is our, our video and everything as far as where we went out the other night and made some test hooks. And hope you all can watch and enjoy. And if you have any questions, let us know.
And for more updates, videos on Diana and just us doing basically just goofy stuff, subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Snap Giggle. It'll all be good. You'll check us out. And that's our video, folks.
See ya.
Bye.